last week on Discount Heroes.
Theodore, I insist you stop with this foolishness at once.
Now look at this.
And I hold my foot up.
It's disgusting.
The family curse is that as soon as we reach 17 years of age, we begin to transform into the thing that we fear most.
I'm turning into a businessman.
These fellows here are clearly not up to the task of supporting you in this journey.
Thrasher is our friend, and we would protect him at all costs anyway.
Oh, what? You want to test us?
Precisely, a pair of tests, each more deadly than the last. You see that the room is plain and barren, covered in stone blocks banded with some kind of strange polished metal. The ceilings start to slowly descend. There's only room for one of you.
I turn into a cat and plank in the hole.
Your magic fizzles.
It's Nickel! It's our job to keep him safe. Put Thrasher in the center.
Stops and retracts up to the ceiling. The parchment is titled The Fine Print of Engagement. As the last signature is affixed, the scrolls coalesce, their edges darken, merge as if ink spilled from their pages, coming alive. Horrific demonic entity with limbs tightly crafted from rolls of scripts. And the creature roars, sending forth a flurry of razor-sharp parchments past the four of you.
Welcome to Discount Heroes!
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast for a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name's Brent. I'll be the DM for this night here. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
My name is Tyler. I will be playing Coates, the Circle of the Stars druid.
This is Aaron. I'll be playing Dimmerog, Gladly Gaddy, the Tiefling Bard.
I'm Jared. I play Thrasher.
And this is Matt, and I play Nox Longfoot, the Gnome Wizard, who is in charge of keeping Thrasher alive with his other boys, because our lives mean nothing.
That didn't rhyme.
How are your characters feeling after that, knowing that Thrasher was willing to let you guys die?
About the same.
It makes sense to me, yeah.
Yeah, that feels right.
He did try to beat one of our friends to death.
That's true. Moving on. You guys ready for a question this week? We're keeping with the more abstract questions because I don't want to know anything else about you.
Thank God.
That's good. I don't want to know anything about myself.
English.
This question here is, if you were to open a restaurant, what kind of restaurant would it be?
Already thought about it. Pizza. Doing a pizza thing because I think that was honestly the favorite job I've ever had. Making pizzas, delivering pizzas, running a store. We would be the greatest pizza place on the planet.
What would you call it?
Yeah, what would you call it?
Pizzazz!
That's a good name. That's a good fucking name.
Zaza?
How does it not exist already?
Guys, that was off the dome.
Yeah,
That was good.
because it's like pizzas too.
Yeah! What?
Oh, wow!
Dang! Nice. 2
I don't
levels.
get it. What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You're not the target market.
Yes, he is.
I am specifically the target market.
He's like 30% of the market. His nickname would be the market.
Brent, don't talk to my best customer like that. Shane eats half off every Friday.
We will put you out of business.
I was about to say, you're going to bankrupt your business like that.
No, I catered my entire marketing plan around that special. We're good to go, baby.
I would open a taco shop.
Ooh.
Like with good tacos or shitty ones?
Some of them are shitty, but there's some sleepers on the menu that don't sound good. They're just so fucking good.
Ooh, what's a sleeper taco?
A sleeper taco? It's a pizza taco.
Okay,
And I partnered with Pizzazz.
It's a pizzazz.
Yeah.
It's Pizzazza.
Pizzazza. Say it right.
Thank you.
Oh, it's called the Pizzazzo. And it's a pizza taco, and it's just fucking delicious.
Is it just a tiny pizza that you folded in half?
It's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's just a little pizza. It's full.
With ground beef still in it.
Yeah.
Man, I would kill like 4 of those right now.
Jared, tell me how many of those you'd eat right now. How many pizzazzos would you eat right now?
At least 4, and I ate dinner right before we started.
I would order 6 to start off and just see how it went from there.
You'd have to sell them by the dozen or half dozen.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going in there for one pizzazzo.
And on Friday, just like Aaron, it costs double for Matt to eat.
And that's how I survive.
We're going to make up the pizzazza losses here at Pizzazzo.
I'd be sitting there at home like, man, I know pizza's half off, but I just want it folded. I'll pay double. I don't care.
It's got ground beef too, though.
Yeah, you can still get ground beef in it or shredded steak.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say shrimp for some reason.
Yeah, why not?
Because that's a crime against God.
That is a crime. We don't have those.
And it's got, see, my thing is, my pizzazzos have cilantro, lime, and some Cholula on it.
Oh, bro. That sounds good.
And the pepperonis are minced. So it's a real authentic.
Oh, I like that. All right, let's quit the podcast. Open this restaurant.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That sounds good. All right. I don't want to follow that up, but I guess I will. I would make a restaurant that just takes everything way too far. It's like, yeah, you want a chicken sandwich, but we're going to throw queso on it and maybe a pizzazzo on there, and we're going to put like 17 ingredients too many. And it's probably not even going to be good at that point, but it's just going to be all amalgamated, smashing food together. And everything's going to have queso.
Call it Matt Stacks.
No.
Yes. You're just going to serve what you think about eating every day?
Exactly. There's no menu. It's just what I felt like cooking. And it's not good.
I feel like we need to point out to the fans, Matt is not actually a stoner, even if it sounds like he eats like one.
I'm just fat.
You could call that sandwich the Chicazo Zozo Zaza.
I'll name it that in hopes to get the same partnership, but it's not going to happen.
Does your menu display its individual calories per item?
Absolutely not.
The menu board is not big enough to display all those numbers.
It does display calories, but then on the bottom of the menu, it's like 30 calories for a fried chicken sandwich covered in queso, and then we just bread the whole thing and fry it again in a tempura batter. There you go, 30 calories.
Bro, that's a
calories may
menu.
vary based on how much I'm lying.
All right, Jared, you got a restaurant in mind?
Did you seriously not listen to me again?
You're messing with me, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
oh my God. I was like, what?
I'd probably do like a bar food deal. I'd either really, really amp it up like super fancy bar style, or it would be the dirtiest biker bar you've ever seen.
So mostly bar. And the food maybe is a federal requirement or something.
No, I think, you'd still do food.
Wings and stuff.
I hope it would have.
Yeah, wings. You can do some good sandwiches, good burgers.
All right, I dig that.
You should put your favorite dish I've ever eaten from you, which was mumbo gumbo.
What is mumbo gumbo?
We would absolutely have my world famous mumbo gumbo.
It was so good.
It's gumbo that I made for a Halloween party, so I just called it that because they were having they decided to make it a contest.
Mumbo.
I didn't win, but I should have.
What's the name of the bar, Jared?
Jared Bar.
Just a bar.
Oh man, it has to be just a bar.
Fair enough.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna call it Matt Stacks.
It's a bad name.
God, it's just frozen. I would open a combination pizza taco place and put both of you out of business.
Doubt it.
Oh yeah, what would it be called?
Give us one good idea.
It'd be called Pizzazza Taco Palooza.
Damn it.
Shit, that's another Friday night stop, guys.
Fuck, that is good. Why didn't we put Palooza at the end?
My other idea is a sandwich shop where they have really good sandwiches, but you can get donuts instead of bread for every sandwich.
I don't like that.
He loves it.
I love sandwiches and I love donuts, but I don't like that.
You do like it.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah, what's your signature donut sandwich?
I'm trying to think of what would be a good. I feel like a nice Italian would go great with a glazed donut.
Yeah, Brent's glazed meat.
Oh, that's
Capic-
disgusting.
We got salami, capicola, gabagool.
Yeah. The sugar really brings out the acidity.
Wait, capicola and gabagool?
That's why I'm laughing.
That's right. All of them.
Don't explain it, Matt. Let's just move on.
Guys, I'm making jokes. It's because I'm funny and quick. What's the joke?
I don't know.
Gabagool.
All right, well done, everybody, for your restaurant ideas.
You should make a goblin in the game who cooks meals.
I expect a 30-second recipe video for the Instagram from each of you by tomorrow.
Yeah, Catman Jones, if you don't make up his taco,
Be careful that it doesn't come out piss taco, because that's what it sounded like you said.
that's what I thought I said when I said
And he will make it.
I'll make a sugar glazed sandwich.
At least record a video of you making the piss taco.
Piss taco.
I hate that, but it's going on the list.
All right, that was a surprisingly better question than I expected it to be. Well done, everybody.
Yay.
Good job, Brent.
But I think we're all ready for something now.
Yeah.
And that's to begin the game.
Woo!
We're gonna mute that.
None of those will show up in the recording, so don't get too excited about them.
Last week, our intrepid adventurers talked to the mother of our dear friend Thrasher. She spookily appeared in the night and wondered at our hero's motives and ability to protect her son. They learned that Thrasher was afflicted with a curse, that he would slowly be consumed and transformed into the thing he feared most, a businessman, unless he learned to harness and take control of those abilities. Thrasher's mother offered them a deal. Prove themselves worthy to travel free of the Rothspire name or forever be hunted and persecuted by the family. Our discount heroes accepted this challenge and confronted it the next morning. They were led down a strange passage beneath the statue of Theodora Rothspire, into an odd chamber lined with metal bands. And after Demarok shut the chamber door, the ceiling began to descend, with only a small amount of space to hide from the impending doom. With their spells and items failing them, they panicked, but ultimately determined that Thrasher needed to survive to pass this test. And as the ceiling nearly crushed them, it retracted and allowed them to progress to the next challenge. Entering a stately room lined with scrolls and a pedestal, they found a contract to sign, binding them to a fight with strange rules and regulations. And as the final signature was affixed, the scrolls blended and morphed together to form a horrific beast. Do you guys want to hear that description again? Because I liked it.
Yes, Brad.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it.
fire away.
In the stillness of the scroll-lined chamber, a sudden rustle grows into a cacophony of whispers as hundreds of scrolls begin to quiver. One by one, they break free from the confines of their perches, unfurling like wings of moths awakened from a long slumber. The air fills with the flutter of ancient parchment as the scrolls spiral upward in a cyclone of paper and ink. Within the eye of the swirling tempest, the scrolls coalesce, their edges darkening and merging as if ink spilled from their pages is coming alive. The creature that forms from this chaos is a thing of nightmares. A horrific demonic entity with limbs crafted from tightly rolled scripts. Its body is a tapestry of vellum, leathery and tough, inscribed with runes and sigils that pulse with eldritch glow. The torso a bulging mass of overlapping scrolls layered like scales of some beast, while the head forms from a particularly large scroll, the ends twisting into a semblance of horns. Eyes appear on the front of this thing, like glowing seals, wax emblems used to close the scrolls, now staring with a baleful light upon the four of you.
Fucking scary, bro.
And it roared and slashed Copes with a paper cut, I remember, and he's bleeding right now.
All of us look really good except Copes. Copes, you should have moved.
No, we all dodged.
You should have moved, Copes.
Yeah, I fucking know I should have moved.
It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, you should have moved.
Yeah, I got paper cuts in between my hooves.
Yeah, you should have moved like this. And I want to cast Kinetic Jaunt as a bonus action.
Okay, we're in initiative now.
Ah, fuck. I was trying to slip it in there.
It was such a good try. I loved the effort.
Dang it. 18 Dimrock.
19 Copes.
24 Knox.
Modded 20.
Look at us fast boys.
18's the lowest. Wow. No, 20 total for Thrasher.
All right, the thing exudes a menacing presence. As script starts to write itself in the air, it's almost as though fireworks were flying through the air, leaving an afterimage of some kind of a cursive script which says,
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
the script reads, before each action, you must declare the subsection and paragraph under which it falls. If you attack, it must be under, quote, aggressive negotiations, and if you cast a spell, it must be under magical arbitration. Those words hang in the air. And so I didn't want to say a bunch of specific things, but you can kind of have fun with it as long as you include those phrases.
Can you explain?
Say them a few more times.
All right, so I'll put it in the Roll20 chat. So for instance, if you were going to say attack with a sword, you would say, under section 1 of aggressive negotiations, paragraph 3, I attack with this sword.
Okay, so we need to do our best to speak in legalese.
That's right. And actually, so those words hang in the air, and it is Nox's turn.
Would you type that example in there too, just to help I think I'll do better. So did that get say it out loud by the monster or something?
The script hangs in the air.
Oh, okay, got it.
Nox, you're up.
Okay. I am going to, it's paper. So let's, Nox is going to step forward, and without drawing his scimitar, he's going to use magic like a wizard, which is weird and uncomfortable. And he shouts out, under section 2 of the Magical Arbitration Act of 1733, you're going to burn, bitch! And he's going to cast a flaming sphere and see if that works.
Okay, yeah, your sphere of fire forms on top of the creature, basically.
So it's going to start as a spark in my hand, and I'm going to roll it like a bowling ball. And it just kind of slowly picks up size as it rolls towards it to about a 5-foot size ball of fire, and it's going to ram into the creature. So that is going to be a dex save.
On his part, okay.
15 DC.
Got a 20 total.
That is going to pass, but he still takes half damage, which is 3 half to 1. So he takes 1 fire damage.
All right, that seems quite effective still.
Yeah.
He takes, I guess, 4 damage.
Woo! Take that, asshole! And the sphere does stay there.
Okay, so scrolls begin flying through the air, whipping around. You find yourself being assaulted with various contracts stating legal defenses against this type of attack. You have to roll to argue your case.
Okay. What do I roll?
You can kind of choose a roll here, or you can say something and then pick a roll to make. But intelligence, investigation, those are all those are good.
Okay. I will, I guess I'll try to investigate his legal defense and try to poke some holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, your subsection 3 does not specifically state that I'm not allowed to burn your ass. And that's a 9. A big 9.
And that's a 9. Your legal defense fails.
Oh, gosh!
Words begin to write themselves into the air. Our contenders shall not use attacks that deal fire damage. So your sphere is still there, but those words hang in the air now. And then it is 20. Yeah, Thrasher.
First, he steps up and says,
As the non-drafting party, we believe that your aggressive email gives us the right to respond with aggression in kind.
and then he rages. And then he's going to try and hit it a couple times with his axe. We got a 15 and a 28.
Okay. The words hanging in the air burn brightly.
Oh, and before he swings, he's just,
Per my last email!
That's so good.
And as you make that swing, you find your axe stopped in midair as a flurry of papers fly at you, grappling a hold of you, holding back your axe. You see the words burning brightly in the air. If you attack, it must be under aggressive negotiations. So while you said the word aggressive, you did not say exactly aggressive negotiations.
dang it.
The whimsy is just overflowing.
And as a result, the scroll beast takes a turn right now.
No.
Man.
What do you mean no?
No.
After which, Thrasher, you will be allowed to finish your turn. You still technically have an extra attack to use, since it would have stopped you on the first attack. All right, I'm going to roll a d6 to see if the scroll beast's attack is restored. It is not restored. The demonic monster of scrolls and parchment bursts apart into a torrent of scrolls. Everyone adjacent to it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not adjacent to it.
Which I can see.
I don't think I would be. I didn't go up to it.
I just kind of made that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, 7. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to use I have an inspiration I'm going to use.
20 for Demeront.
Nice. There's a pass.
21.
Did we start adjacent to it?
You know, we should have established that at the beginning of it, but
We were all signing the paper in the beginning.
We all signed the paper, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would have. Okay.
15 for Copes.
How long does Bardic Inspiration last?
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
I got a natural 20. It's a 25.
nice.
I just imagine it just all the paper's right over my head.
All right. So you pass if you get a 16 or higher.
Fuck you, dude.
All right, but this one, everyone takes damage even if you pass. If you fail, you take 11 damage, and you are now bleeding. Copes, you are bleeding more severely.
Oh no.
What's the mechanic for bleeding?
Don't bring it up.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you when it comes up. Copes is going to be the first one to find out.
Copes, you're not supposed to get hit by the paper.
It's everywhere.
It's just you. It's just you, man.
You're 1 foot tall.
I'm a foot and a half.
If you pass, you take 5 damage. All right, now it is Cope's turn.
Wait, what kind of damage was it?
It is piercing and slashing.
3?
I guess so, yeah.
Alright, Copes is he's pretty pissed off at the paper. And he understands where this paper came from. So he is gonna cast Guardian of Nature.
What the fuck is that?
Here's the good thing. It's a bonus action. A nature spirit answers your call and transforms you into a powerful guardian. You choose one of the following forms to assume. I'm gonna assume the Great Tree. Your skin appears barky, leaves sprout from your hair, and you gain the following benefits. So I get 10 temporary hit points. I'm not going to tell you the rest because you're going to use it against me. No, I'll tell you. I gain con saves with advantage, and I get dexterity and wisdom-based attack rolls with advantage. And while I'm on the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
It says specifically for your enemies.
That's awesome.
Nice. Cool. What does that look like when you transform?
I just get a little bit like kind of crispy. No, my skin it's like that one time. No, I'm not gonna say that. My skin kind of like rolls out and like into bark and like a stupid sprouts from my head, but I don't look any like cooler.
But do you like stomp your feet and like roots come and flow onto the ground or something?
Oh, I like that more. Yeah, I do that. I do that. That's my bonus action.
Okay, what's your action?
I'm gonna say, and in this act of aggressive negotiation via Act 37, I'm gonna bite your dick, and then I stick Terrence out to attack you.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't have this roll. So.
Terrence rolls with a +5.
Is that's just straight though, right?
That's just straight, yeah.
So it's not Dex or Wisdom.
No, he has his own attack roll as a head affixed to a rod.
Let's just call it advantage. Okay, that's not good. That's a 12.
All right, he gobbles up some paper harmlessly.
Aha! Take that! Aha!
There you go, Copes.
Am I close enough for an opportunity attack?
If like to move away.
Yeah.
If you move, yes.
Okay. Then I say, leave me alone.
It doesn't slow you down, right?
No. It's a really cool spell. I can turn into that or like a werewolf.
Oh, okay.
So it's like an attack or like a tank form. It's pretty cool.
All right, that was your turn, and now it is Demarok's turn.
Demarok steps forward and faces this evil paper monster face to face and pulls his whip from behind his back and shouts, "Under the magical arbitration pertaining to the articles of sensitive feelings and high school trauma, subgrade 9th level, specification gym class, I cast Ego Whip. You teeny weeny paper bitch!" And I cast Ego Whip at the guy. Gotta make an intelligence saving throw.
I looked this monster up. He's got disadvantage on that.
Okay. So it will make that saving throw. It actually has only a +2 to this. Gets an 8. What does it look like when you Ego Whip something?
I slash him right across his waistband, and his gym shorts fall to his ankles, exposing his little paper dick. And then ethereal beings
Steven!
pop forward from me, and we were all pointing and laughing at it. Teeny weeny, peeny weeny. Everybody's shouting.
The creature cowers in confusion and humiliation.
So now it has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and it can't cast spell.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep. And in an act of bonus action, Demarok shouts, "Per subsection of Sir Fancyfoot's legal laws of whimsical movement, I commit magical arbitration betwixt my kinetic jaunty toesies." And I cast kinetic jaunt on myself.
Okay. Now it is the dragon's proper turn. words begin writing themselves into the air once again. And I'll just copy and paste so you guys can read it. But it reads,
Where can we read this shit?
Roll 20.
I guess I should put it somewhere where you can see it constantly. I guess in Discord then. And as this is written out, the creature roars and the ground starts to get covered in this strange looking red tape. The rule reads, any movement more than 5 feet must be accompanied by a successful form filing check. Fail and you're caught in red tape.
What's a form filing check?
Just gonna make one.
Okay, gotcha. Is that a roll or is it a description?
I'm kind of just abstracting it in my head, but we'll say it's a dex check. The form filing check. All right, the creature rolls to see if it recharges its attack. It does not recharge it. You're raging right now, right, Thrasher?
Yes. But I didn't hit it yet
You haven't hit that.
because you wouldn't let me.
That's what triggers it. Okay.
Oh, wait. You didn't let me take my second attack.
Oh, that's right. You go ahead and do it now. Sorry.
Well, I already rolled for it and it was like a 25 or something.
25.
No, it was a 27.
Do you want to amend the statement you said previously?
Yes, I do.
As per our earlier conversation on the matter of aggressive negotiations.
All right.
God, that's got to sound so fucking wild to my roommate.
All right. You hit.
All right, and that one will do 11 damage.
All right. As you slash scrolls out of the air, they fall to the ground inert. As this monster takes 2 attacks against adjacent enemies. I'm just going to roll a d4 to see who we attack. So that is Demarok.
I knew it was gonna be me. I'm ready.
And that's Copes.
So now he has
Fuck you, dude. This is
he's
fucking
got
targeted.
He has disadvantage on attack rolls.
He does have disadvantage on attack rolls. That's right.
Good job.
Got a +8.
and if you both have resistance to any damage he does to you
Oh, nice.
Because of what?
because of my my Path of the Ancestral Guardian. If they attack somebody other than me, that creature has resistance.
Nice. All right, we're stacked for this.
That actually, I'm pretty sure that's just because I'm raging. I don't know. Either way, I did hit him, so one way or the other, yeah.
It'll probably still kill me, but awesome.
Okay, so disadvantage. Disadvantage against Demarok. That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Disadvantage against Copes. That is a 12 to hit.
Thank God. No, it did not hit.
It's so close, though.
As it sends a flurry of sharpened scrolls at you.
Dodged him.
Tyler, how are you so close to death already?
Oh, I didn't mean it, Peeny Weenie. Dang it.
I'm not.
All right, so Copes, you take it's 15 damage to Demarok. It's 7. It's reduced to 7 for Demarok because of the Ancestral Guardians, and reduced to 3 for Copes.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Spirit Shield reaction.
You better say something. Better say it.
I reduce it by 10 damage.
Say the line.
I don't. Okay, I scream out.
Magical arbitration.
It's not a spell.
That's true. It's not a spell.
Well, then maybe not.
Copes,
Brent's face makes me think I really need to say it though.
it'd be cool if you did.
The magical arbitration suggests you're not allowed to bring other parties into the negotiations.
All right, and you block, looks like all the damage that's dealt to Demarok.
Oh, yes.
Copes, as the paper cuts strike you, it seems they precisionally strike in the locations where you're already bleeding. You begin bleeding out more furiously. You take an additional 14 damage from your bleeding.
Oh God.
That's probably some kind of save, right?
That one's not. So now you are bleeding even worse.
Okay, I got a plan.
All right, that was the scroll beast two attacks. And now it's Nox's turn.
So I have a question. One, I know we were a little mixed up with exactly how the fight was laid out. You said the flaming sphere stayed there, right?
Yeah, it's a concentration spell, so it's still there.
Yes, so any creature at the end of their turn that does not move takes fire damage from it,
Okay,
which I'm very curious to see what happens.
so roll the damage.
It's a dex save.
Dex save? Okay.
Which you have disadvantage on.
Yes, he does.
Nice.
So he would have had a 10 only.
It does not pass, so it's 7 more fire damage.
7 more fire damage. He gets a new save at the end of his turn against the Ego Whip.
Correct. Intelligence save has to be 16.
Also disadvantage on that, right?
Yep.
You got a 14, so he's still whipped.
Correct.
All right, so as the scrolls burn up and it takes extra damage, the words light up in the air. The one shining with the contender shall not deal or cause fire damage to the creature. And the creature takes an extra turn right now.
Damn it!
Oh!
All right, I'm gonna roll to see if it recharges its breath power. It does not.
Dang.
So it is going to attack 2 of you. It's going for Demarok twice.
Oh my god.
Bring it on, you tiny paper bitch!
So it's still Ego Whipped, so it's got disadvantage. So that is a 15 and a 20, non-nat 20.
Both hit.
That's disadvantage?
Those are both disadvantaged.
Holy shit.
Both hit. Does my kinetic jaunt help me anyway?
You tell us. You're the one who cast the spell. What does it do, Aaron?
It doesn't say anything about it, but I imagine it could.
All right, so you take damage from each strike. The first one deals 20 damage, and you begin bleeding from furious paper cuts covering your body.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Is he still benefiting from your half damage thing, or was that just for one round?
Yeah, I believe he should be.
Let's look it up.
Let me double check it for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll another 5d8 against him. That'd be another 20 damage.
Yeah, it's just until the start of my next turn.
It started your next turn.
Yeah, so
Still in effect.
as long as I hit him every turn, everybody has resistance other than me.
All right. So, can you paint us a picture of your spirits protecting against the flurry of slashing papers?
As the papers are flying at him, the singer jumps in front of him, and it's a real heavy breakdown that's going on in the song. So he starts doing the windmill with his hair, that kind of headbanging, and his hair just blocks all the papers as they're coming at him. Or no, it doesn't block them; it blows them away as they get to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
amazing.
awesome. All right, so you only
Very
take 10 damage from each hit, but you start bleeding on the first hit, and it causes you to take an extra 2d6 damage, extra 11 bleeding damage, and you're bleeding more severely now.
Boys! I feel about 1/3 okay.
Okay, so is it back to my turn now?
It is back to your turn now.
So Demi, you're not looking too great, are you? All right, I have a question, Brent. We don't have to leave this in. But what would Knox feel if he was considering a situation where the person that might be attacking may not be able to speak?
What?
If you were going to be able to attack and you physically weren't able to speak, would you not be able to attack because you couldn't say things properly?
I mean, that's up to your interpretation, but that's a reasonable reading, I'd say.
I mean, you can still say it. It doesn't. The contract doesn't specifically say you have to say it in common. So if he's an animal and he's speaking, whatever language that animal's speaking, like Sylvan, he's still saying it.
I'd say that that's a reasonable take too. You'd have to try it to find out.
The non-drafting party in a contract, ambiguities always go to the non-drafting party.
Okay. Well,
That's not even a joke. That's straight up real legal shit.
No, I love it. Of course, Thrasher would know that.
Real legal shit. It's one of the only things I remember from business law.
The businessman's coming out.
Oh God.
I like to imagine Thrasher's foot is just a black, it's like a sock, like a tiny sock forming up his.
You know what's funny is that's exactly what me and Brent talked about when we came up with what was going
Oh,
on.
that's really good. Yeah.
Hey, Demi,
Yeah.
you want to go ape shit on this guy?
Chimpanzee. Yeah, I do.
All right, Section 3 of Document 2 citing the Magical Arbitration Act in paragraph 4 states that King Kong ain't got nothing on Demi. And I slap him in the ass, and I'm going to cast Polymorph into a giant ape, which is a huge beast. So you turn into a giant ape.
You just turn into Matt.
Dimrock rears back and like throws his giant ape head into the air and like exposes his fangs with like a guttural yell as he beats his chest
Like a drum.
like a motherfucking drum.
I posted a link in the Roll20, and that's your new stat block.
Oh,
You
nice.
can't cast any spells, but you do have 157 HP right now.
Hey, cool.
All right, that's awesome. All right, Thrasher's turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, that drops the concentration of Flaming Sphere.
Hold on, can I speak?
Oh, nice. Okay. So the sphere
Did
disappears.
you miss that whole conversation, Aaron?
I went and peed. I mean,
Where were you when we talked about all that?
I had to pee, but can I speak?
You cannot speak, but hopefully
That's all I need.
that's fine. All right, but it is Thrasher's turn.
All right, I'm going to try and hit him again. Can I just do one thing for the 2 attacks? Do I have to say 2 things?
Now that you've learned the rule, then yes, that's fine.
Should I roll first, or do I have to say the thing first?
Yeah, just go ahead and say it while you're rolling.
Not sure if my last email concerning Section 69 on the contract concerning aggressive negotiations was received.
Bravo.
Those both hit. 24 and a 26.
All right, both of those hit. Yes.
33 damage.
Dang. Okay. On the second strike, the body of the thing explodes into paper that starts rushing towards you, battering you with legal defenses against slashing damage. You have to roll a legal defense save.
Oh, man.
That's on your sheet. You had it.
Pretty sure, yeah. What is that?
It's just an intelligence save or a check that you can make sense to me.
Well, for the love of God, let's not make it intelligence. Can we go with survival? Because I'm litigating for my fucking life.
Litigating for my life. That's a band name.
Lifelong litigation, though.
Because it's a band name, yes, you can do it this time.
Thank you. And I have advantage still?
Why would you have advantage?
It works when Tyler does it.
I know, I'm starting to think about that. I'm gonna really have to punish him for this.
I didn't say anything. I've been quiet, been attentive.
22.
22. Alright, you successfully mount a defense against the legal jargon that threatened to overwhelm you.
Yeah.
Alright, now it is Cope's turn. Copes, you are bleeding out.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. So this thing is still like attacking us, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, Brian.
Yeah, okay.
This thing is made of parchment, right?
Parchment, paper, vellum. So there's some sheepskins and stuff in there too.
So paper is trees, right?
Yeah, from my 8th grade education, yes, I've learned that.
And trees is plants.
Correct, yes.
Under Section 23 of Magic Arbitration, I declare this plant-based enemy dead. As Copes casts Blight, he stands to his full height in his tree form, and flowers sprout on the leaves that are protruding out of his head, and necrotic energy lashes out from each flower's face and strikes at the scrolls as they fly through the air. And I'm going to cast Blight.
Ooh.
The target must make a Constitution saving throw.
believe it's got disadvantage if it's a plant or something like that, or...
It does. It does.
That's a great spell for this, man.
All right, what kind of saving throw is it?
It's a constitution.
It's got a +1 to that, so it's got a 11.
No.
How much damage is that?
8d8.
Hey, Tyler, read the rest of that sentence you just read from.
Oh, it spells, and the spell deals maximum damage to it.
Oh, if it's a plant?
Yeah, okay.
Whew.
Yeah, blight is so bad for plants.
God, thank you, Matt.
So it deals 8d8, 64 damage.
Damn. That's significant.
Yeah.
Blast a huge chunk of this thing out of the air. Hundreds of scrolls and a piece of paper fall to the ground inert. This thing is that was a lot of its health right there.
It's funny, I've been reading that spell for the past 15 minutes and forgot that it did that thing as soon as I said it.
Oh my god.
It's the melatonin.
Wish I'd saved my legal defense for that.
It's the whole reason I brought up the argument.
Definitely should have saved your legal defense for that.
All right, so as you strike it, the light in the air begins frantically writing in a new rule. It says the combat shall proceed in reverse turn order.
Well, damn.
Ooh. Does that mean it goes now?
I cast Blight again.
Well, it would be the person who preceded you going now.
Preceded Tyler or preceded me?
Preceded Copes.
Ooh.
I'm going to change that because that's a little bit less fun. I've realized now in practice, a new rule is rewritten saying turn order is rearranged. The scroll beast goes first.
New initiative.
A new initiative.
Oh, dang. I like that.
Do we reroll or just he gets to go first?
Well, you just re-roll and the scroll beast automatically goes first.
Oh, I got a 3.
12.
18.
Oh, I get monkey edition.
Yeah, you do. Is that 16's yours, Copes?
Yes.
The Dimrock actually got a 0 initiative.
0.
It's got the giant ape has a +2.
That's not what it says. Oh, that's intelligence minus. Where's my initiative?
Well, it's just your dexterity bonus.
Oh, sorry, my intelligence was minus 2. That's why I thought that.
Brent, I oopsed.
What?
I accidentally used 2 4th level spells. Thought I was reading 3rd level.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to crush you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna take.
I re-looked up the
It's
charts.
okay. I'll take advantage on you this turn.
Okay.
Or regular. It's gonna bypass the ego whip because of your transgression.
Yeah, my bad.
But he's still ego whipped, actually. So you know, it's not passed against that. So we're gonna see if I finally re-roll to recharge his ability. Fuck.
I have not used my Guardian of Nature other than anything than my 10 temporary hit points. I could take those away.
Okay. So he's gonna make a roll. One of them is definitely against Copes. The other one is against Copes.
Yeah.
Bye, bud.
See you guys. I did a
been
bunch of
real.
damage.
He's got +8. That's a 25 and a 14.
They both hit.
Both hit. All right. So your rage is still in effect, Thrasher.
Yep.
So you take 12 and 12 damage.
I'm gonna use to reduce one of those I'm gonna reduce one with that shield thing.
I'll tell you this, Jared. That's going to take me to 0 if it just hits me. And if he hits me and you reduce it, the bleed will also take me to 0. So either way, I'm going down on this hit.
I might as well reduce it though.
Yeah, but if you go down and then take damage, it's worse.
I reduce it by 10.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Yep.
So you take 14 damage total. And then you take bleed damage.
Oh,
11 bleed damage from the first attack.
That's 0.
And then 10 bleed damage from the second attack, which gives you an auto fail on your first death saving throw.
All right. I go down and not in a comical, funny goat way.
You wilt.
Yeah, I will.
Don't worry, guys. He's faking it like last time. Leave him alone.
I don't know. He's bleeding a lot. Copes, are you alive in there?
There's just sap pouring out of me. My leaves are falling off my head.
There's so much blood.
All right, it would be.
You can hear a lot of weird noises.
All right, that was the dragon, or not dragon. I keep picturing it as one, but it's a scroll beast. Goes. Now it's Nox's turn.
If I roll a nat 1 here, I die.
Steph just got home.
I know. I'm trying to. I don't know if I have a potion or not. I'm trying to look through all my stuff.
And I can't heal because I'm a monkey.
Steph just got home and she screamed upstairs, "Why are you growling?"
How do I get out of monkey form?
I can drop the spell.
No, I'm good with it.
That's a fucking great sentence right there.
He has to drop it.
Okay. I'm just saying I can't heal Copes unless that happens.
Yeah.
But then I'll be back at 19 health also. And I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
So I'll be dead too.
Okay. I don't
think you should drop it.
I thought I had a potion, but I don't have any. I don't have anything that says I have. So I'm going to say I don't have a potion. I am going to lean over to Copes. He's close to me, right? We're all close together.
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to grab him and try to stabilize him.
Okay.
My man.
I'm really bad at this roll.
I believe in you.
What do you need?
You got a bardic, don't you?
We get Bardic?
Only if it lasted for like a day.
Oh no, because you didn't use it in this encounter or in the room before.
No, I used it in the cave with the worm lady, but nothing happened.
Oh no.
The DC 10 wisdom check.
I rush over to Copes and I lean over his head and I whisper in his ear, "If this doesn't work, I'll just raise your dead body."
Oh my god.
It's a 12.
Oh, he did it!
Oh
Yes!
my god. Jesus, thank you.
And I'm gonna try to drag him away if I can.
Say the movement clause.
5 foot movement clause.
You got to do a dex check to avoid getting caught in red tape.
Okay. I'm gonna try to dexterously move Cope's unconscious body through the red tape. It's just a check, right?
Yes.
That's a natural 20. 25.
Ooh.
That's 20. My hero, dude.
Nice.
Red tape threatens to get in your way, trying to block your path, but you're chopping it up, dodging it.
I'm like full on. I've leaned up half of his body and I'm weakened at Bernie's, but just from the waist up because I can't carry him the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like holding his arms out, slapping shit away from us as I drag him across the floor.
My hero, dude.
It's gonna be fine, buddy. We're gonna make it.
All right, as it tries to attack you as you move away.
Well done.
The disadvantage because he's still ego whipped, although he should have made a save. Let me before I make that next roll, let me make a save against ego whip. +2.
With disadvantage.
Yes, he does have disadvantage against the saving throw, 10. So it does not pass, and he's still ego whipped.
Nice.
All right, so he got
Spell is clutch.
a 14 to hit Nox.
I got a 15 AC.
Ooh, so
Was that with disadvantage too?
Fucking clutch.
that was with disadvantage. Yeah, that was with disadvantage.
Pop and weave. Float like a butterfly. Don't die like a bee.
Squirrels rush past you, threatening to cut you up, but you perfectly shape your body around the squirrels flying past you.
It's like that game where you have to like form your body into different shapes and the walls coming at you.
Oh, that Japanese game is so good.
All right,
I would not have died if I wasn't so honest about my spell slot usage. So there you go.
I appreciate that.
I love it.
Teach you.
You try and find Travis. accepting that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's take bot
I
shots
will
in the
quit this
adventure
show.
zone. Good job, guys. These fucking clowns.
You are not Travis, Tyler. It's fine. I'm gonna cut that out because he's definitely listening.
For sure.
All right, it would be Cope's turn now, but he is stable. I'll give you a chance. If you roll a nat 20, you'll wake up.
Oh, I'll just do it then.
Yes.
Yeah, just do it.
do it, bro. Do it.
Yeah, just do it, man.
Show us the green. Oh.
Half of it. It was half of it.
You fart instead.
Oh no.
You were supposed to just type roll 20.
I just farted out of my mouth.
Oh, it smells so bad, guys. Something's wrong.
I think that's called a burp.
Satyrs fart out of their mouths.
No, it's definitely a fart, but it came out of the wrong way. I don't get it.
Okay, then it is Thrasher's turn.
Okay.
If my meaning is still not clear, please consult section 420 of the contract concerning aggressive negotiations. A brief re-examination should clarify the matter.
15 and 27.
15 just misses. 27 hits. All right, this thing is looking pretty bad. Most of the scrolls are lying in tatters on the ground as writing begins to form in the air. The writing reads, "Forced compliance. All contenders must make a melee attack against an ally before proceeding with their turn as normal."
Oh, man. How do we determine the ally?
Wait, what did you say?
I hope I don't have to kill Copes.
All contenders must make a melee attack against an ally before proceeding with their turn as normal.
Do we have to roll random attacks like you do?
Sorry, Copes.
You can. If you have a particular person in mind, you don't have to.
But we get to pick who we attack.
Yeah,
Attack the giant gorilla with all the health.
that's fine.
Attack the giant Thrasher with all the health.
I look at Thrasher and I say,
That gorilla's got 157 health.
Oh my god, attack the gorilla.
I look at Thrasher and I say, good thing Demi's not good at melee attacks. And then I look at the ape and I go, oh shit.
All right. Then the
Charlie was barking.
the scroll beast bursts into scrolls and retreats backward, provoking opportunity attacks from anyone who is adjacent.
Oh, I'm right there. I swing on him.
All right, Thrasher hits with his.
9 damage.
Dimrock rolls a 18.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
3d10 plus 6.
Ooh.
18 damage.
Okay.
So as it starts to move away, Dimrock rushes forward and with his just giant ape hands just reaches into the center of this massive document. Just starts pulling out chunks of them and just throwing them into the air as they flutter down.
Nice.
How much was your damage, Thrasher?
9, I think it was. I don't know, I forget, man. Hold on.
It's the D12, right?
Yeah, it was
It's
9.
9.
Or, wait, yeah. D12. What did I roll?
Is it, you roll
I rolled a 1.
Words glow red in the air. Before making an attack, you must cite aggressive negotiations.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
So you did a significant amount of damage, and now the scroll beast will be taking 2 turns right now.
Oh no.
That's not a monkey. What's a sad monkey, son?
It's significantly hurt, and now it will take 2 turns. All right, scrolls unwind from its body like ribbons. The words attempt to wrap around you. These are restraining orders.
Are you proud of yourself?
You should be.
he should be.
I can see on the
course
look
he
on
is.
your face. He's so proud of himself.
All right, it is a strength or dexterity check to avoid being bound by the restraining order.
Is that everybody or is it?
Who's it hitting?
Everybody.
Yeah, I'll pick dexterity.
This is on one of its free turns that it's taking now.
It said strength.
I'm assuming it automatically hits me, Brent.
Yeah, it automatically hits you, though he did not recharge his breath on his first free turn.
Aperop hit a 18.
You said strength or dex?
Yep, that's a pass. Is it 18 is a pass?
I got a 9.
9 is not a pass. What we got? Thrasher?
Is it against something I can see? Yeah, I'm going to go with strength. Modded 20.
Nice, so you resist. So Nox and Copes are wrapped tightly and are restrained. You'll have to make a check in order to free yourself on your next turn. But unfortunately, the next turn is the Scroll Beast.
What do I have to hit to die?
That didn't do any damage. That just restrained, right?
You have to take negative half your is it negative your total health in one hit?
Yeah, to be instant dead, or you just lose saving throws if you take damage. And you would go back into making death saves.
All right, so the two of you are restrained. It takes its follow-up turn, rolls to recharge its ability. It rolls to recharge that ability and opens its mouth, and a horrendous flurry of razor-sharp scrolls flies at everybody. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw. If you're restrained, you automatically fail.
+2 for the monkey. Jamrock rolls an 8.
That's a fail.
11.
And we didn't get out of range of this, right? This is like a breath weapon.
Yeah. 11 fails.
Everybody failed.
Everybody failed. 18 damage to everybody, and you are bleeding. Copes, when you were stabilized, you stopped bleeding. So
Thank Christ.
everyone who is currently bleeding, which I believe is Demarok, maybe only, in fact.
I mean, I'm bleeding now again, right?
You are bleeding now again. All right, Demarok,
No, I
you
won't.
take an extra 10 bleeding damage. Your cuts widen.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
It's more dramatic if it's something, though.
Oh, I only got 139 health left. Thank you, Nox. Thank you, Nox.
Oh, I forgot you were a freaking ape.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
well,
I'd have been dead. It would have been something. Let me clarify.
Okay.
Don't taunt the DM.
well, if you want to make it more dramatic, I'm about to make I got to make a saving throw to see if I hold that concentration.
Oh, please do it.
What was the damage?
You have to beat the 8. Is it 10 plus half the damage, right?
It's half the damage or 10.
Okay, or 10. Okay. So 10.
15.
You did it.
Yes.
Okay, so you're still a gorilla. Okay, thus ends its 2 free turns. Back to the player. Back to Copes.
I haven't gone yet. Tyler has.
I think Demi got skipped.
Yeah, it's my turn now.
Okay, go ahead, Demarok.
So as a giant ape, I just rush forward again. I make 2 fist attacks to this paper. I get a +9 to hit. Do I have to roll twice for that?
You do have to roll twice for each attack.
Okay, so I got a 19 and a 16.
Do you want to say anything in gorilla as you do that? Or ape, excuse me.
I do. Yeah, can I? How do I?
You gotta say it in ape.
Aggressive. Okay. I said the aggressive negotiation.
Okay. This is eloquent, I'm sure.
19 and 16.
19 hits.
If this was Gorilla Court, we'd all be stunned.
16 doesn't hit.
Oh, 16 does hit. I thought you said 6.
Okay, so each one does 3d10 plus 6.
Ooh.
So I kind of roll 60, 10 plus 12.
Yeah.
So 22. 20 and 22. 42 total.
Okay, what do you do? Describe.
I rush forward and it looks like that happy gorilla Coco just like playing in her pen. And this paper is just nothing to me. I'm just ripping it from shreds and just tossing it in the air. It's like my gorilla arms are just like,
Making confetti.
yeah, I'm just making it rain above me. I'm just enjoying it like it's a little game.
Tearing it apart like Coco teared up that kitchen.
All right, with each strike, you pull sheets of paper out of there and toss them and shred them and bite them and consume them. I don't know. You're an ape. I'm just trying to paint a picture here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm ripping chunks out of them. I'm tearing off the fucking the notary seals. I'm just like,
All right, and as your ape frenzy fades, you stand among an inert, lifeless pile of scrolls and Copes, who's nearly lifeless.
Jesus Christ.
Am I still restrained, or does that let go?
The restraining orders are lifted.
whoa, Nox, what was that? Oh, man. God, I felt awesome. That was so much power.
Timmy, that was incredible. Can you save Copes?
Yeah. I leaned down and cast Healing Word on him.
Why don't you make one death saving throw first, Copes?
Oh, my God. If he gets a 1, does he die?
Yes.
Oh wait, I get a chance to stabilize first though, don't I? Because I go before him.
No, I think we want the chance. Roll, Tom.
All right, you passed.
Hey, mama ain't raised no bitch. I ain't scared. I'll roll.
There you go.
Oh.
That's a 19.
I think I roll a D8 plus 5 for Healing Word.
He goes in to heal you, and you put your hand up. No, I don't need no heals.
Mama don't raise no bitch.
Yeah, I'll get down over Copes and I'll whip out my cinconietas. I start charging up. I shock him back to life and give him 11 health.
I typed 113 into my health point maximum on accident. I feel great.
Good job.
Did we win?
No, we're all in hell.
Fuck.
That's a later episode that you'll be in hell.
Oh, God.
No.
Hey, we didn't win yet, but we're still in arbitration.
Are we still in abjugation?
We at the Discount Heroes appreciate your swift reply concerning your participation and listening to this episode. We look forward to our next meeting the following Thursday. Further communication can continue through our Instagram account. If you need more detailed clarification, we can speak more directly on our Discord. Fondest regards, the Discount Heroes. Questionable results are always guaranteed.
Bro, I searched Instagram and this is dope.
Well, now we know what's going to come after the fade to silence.
Discount Heroes has been known to reduce your intelligence.
I'm stopping my fucking. Oh God!
That's edited.
All right, I'm stopping my
No,
recording.
I can see the.
Okay. All right, good job, everyone.
Very cool.
That was a
fun fight.
great
That
fight.
was.
You like that?
That's
I
awesome.
cannot.
Yeah, that was
It
awesome.
was so good.
I thought I
loved
was gonna
that.
die, to be honest with you. I was sitting over here
I
rolling
was
characters.
afraid we were all gonna die.
Yeah.
There was a
'Cause
very
that
real
damage
chance.
is nuts.
He only recharged once on the breath spell. If that had gone
I
another
know, he
time or
could
two-
have fucked us up so bad.
If Ego Whip didn't land, honestly, that'd have done a lot. If Jared didn't have
Yep.
his resistance, we would have died. Like, that was a good fight.
Yeah, Jared saved me twice. Nox saved me.
Yeah, we had to pull fucking everything out of that.
Yeah,
Or
I
shit
mean, there
like
was
that.
several
That was
rolls
great.
that really hinged on life and death there.
100%. I kept like finding myself like leading into the roll 20, like waiting for somebody's roll to come.
I
I'm
know.
like, that was
Like
great.
looking through spells, like, come on, there's got to be something in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. Also, I loved the red tape and the restraining orders.
Yes.
Fucking great touches.
Yeah,
man.
all of it was exceptional.
And it,
Also, if Aaron had just read the one clause, I probably wouldn't have died.
I was a monkey.
I was waiting to see. No, I was waiting to see if that opportunity attack was gonna fuck y'all up.
It did. Jared could have read it. He was a human.
I knew it as soon as you said it. I was like, oh fuck.
That was good though. Hey, do I go back to full health when I become out of a monkey, or am I still what I was at before?
No, you go back to whatever you had before. I was really afraid I was going to fail that Constitution save too.
Dude, I know. That was great. Very, very good.
That one, I really feel like the dice dictated so much of it.
Yeah, and that was it was like I'm thinking back to like the rock monster back in that place. Like we all could have died there. We all could have died here.
Yeah.
I guess the void monster was like that too.
I mean, there was just so many big rolls. The blight was huge. The ego whip was huge. The fucking what is it? Spirit shield? Is that what that's called, Jared?
That was very good.
You had some huge rolls on that.
Yeah.
You were like 10 and 11 damage reduced. And
Yeah, that was. Well, it's 2d6.
right.
Like,
yeah, because you
massive.
rolled like a 5 and a 6 and then a 4 and a 6 or something. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bleed was a great mechanic to really add.
Yeah, the bleed was nasty.
Yeah, it was awesome. I loved.
you got shredded, bro.
Dude, I got fucked.
You did hit it for, what was it, 64 damage?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, on my illegal spell cast.
All right, what do I do? You said stop / stop.
Well, we gotta do an outro.
Yeah, /stop, enter, and then /. Oh, we didn't do an outro.
Yeah, I'm typing up a legalese one right now. I'm working on it.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Should I keep recording? I guess so.
I turn my Brent. Look at the hoodie I'm wearing.
Oh,
Brent got this for me for my birthday.
Oh, dude, I forgot. I don't even know where mine is. I lost it.
This is yours.
No.
No, it's not. That's pretty funny.
Do you remember how I gave that to you?
it probably is.
I do. It was really funny. We have a picture of it. It's on my phone.
I want to hear it or save it for a story. Oh, tell us now. I can't remember.
I showed up wearing both of them.
Oh yes, I do.
Tyler said something about how much he liked it, and then I pulled it off, the one off, and it was like
There's another one under it.
I was like, here you go.
he had another one
That's pretty
underneath.
great. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We release Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
No. Are you doing a chat GPT?
Is it Thursday or Wednesday?
No, that's Wednesday, Aaron.
I know it's a joke.
Domingo
we release
lunes,
Thursday
or
martes,
Wednesday?
miércoles, jueves, viernes.
Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, sábado, domingo.
Lunes, miércoles, martes.
Dude, when my contractor today said he was going to be working on Friday and Monday, that fucked me up so bad because I had to get to Friday and then I had to start over and then get to Monday and then I forgot what Friday was. And oh my God, I'm not meant to be bilingual.
All right, Jared, send it.
Hang on, I'm working on it.
Oh, I thought you were ready.
Aaron, follow me on Instagram.
Bro, I don't have an Instagram.
Instagram's pretty dope of all of them.
Oh, do I?
Instagram's the best, I have learned.
I don't have it downloaded.
I'm pretty excited to get into the reels because you can actually just like reach people.
I was scrolling on Reels today and I came across Mike.
Oh, I do have it downloaded. Oh, I have one. Is Instagram for thoughts?
Fuck yeah, it is, dude. Are you kidding me?
Oh, damn.
Please, we're still recording.
Discount heroes.